The only thing that will save our country is if we choose to love our kids more than we hate each other. Three things. One, clean up the corruption of the agencies, particularly the conflicts of interest that have turned those agencies into captive agencies for the pharmaceutical industry and the food industry, the other industries that they're supposed to be regulating. Number two, to return those agencies to the gold standard science, the empirically based, evidence-based medicine that they were famous for when I was a kid. And number three, to make America healthy again, to end the chronic disease epidemic. And President Trump has told me that he wants to see measurable, concrete results within 2 years in terms of a measurable diminishment in chronic disease among America's kids.
You're being taxed. All government spending is taxation. So whether it's direct taxation or all government spending, it either becomes inflation or it's direct taxation. Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that. We're going to get the government off your back and out of your pocketbook. And America's just not just going to be great. America is going to reach heights that it has never seen before. The future is going to be amazing!
From our government, we will drive out the globalists, we will cast out the communists, Marxists and fascists, we will throw off the sick political class that hates our country, we will rout the fake news media, and we will liberate America from these villains once and for all.
Before we go too far, I've got something to tell you.
Prepare for it!
You'll find out.
Play YMCA. Go ahead. Let's go. Nice and loud. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. January 30th, 2025. Here we are, new moon energy. But I do want to say that plane crash last night, awful. It's horrific what's happened. So we're going to look into that today. My heart goes out to the families, the victims. I know they're still searching for the bodies right now. So just awful. You know, I think it happened at like 10 o'clock last night, something like that. But I do suspect it's nefarious. I do suspect this was something orchestrated for sure. So that's why we're going to look into it. So add your questions to the chat. We're going to go over whatever you guys want today. It's a live Q&A. So that's what we're doing. And for those of you that just saw me, I was just on announcing a special announcement on another show. So if you missed it, go ahead and check it out. I'm going to share a screen with it right now. So right here on the channel Arcana Shores, I was just on around 10:15 and I launched palmistry. So now you can get your palm read and also location astrology. That's also available. It's all together. It's on my website, arcanashores.net. If you want more information and details about it, I really suggest you go and watch that. It's like a 13-minute video that I just did. So I'm really excited to do that for you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. But hey, let's get into it. Yes, our prayers to the families of the victims. I know that there were quite a few figure skaters on that flight, the American Airlines flight. They're coming back from, I guess, like some type of figure skating club or something in Wichita, Kansas. I know there's more details being released. There's no release, and I find this shady too. So the Pentagon is not releasing the names of who was in the Black Hawk military helicopter. So I find that suspicious. They're not coming out with that. They should already by now. They're reopening that airport, Reagan out the airport. They're opening that, I think, right now, 11 a.m. Very sad for the families. There were, I believe, 64 people on the plane. Definitely could have been prevented. I know Trump put out a post early this morning. He also showed his condolences. He's going to be doing a briefing as well this morning. I don't know what time. Hopefully not right now. He might be. But he'll be doing a briefing about it as well. This could have been prevented. It definitely feels nefarious, like something is going on there. Yeah, so let's see your questions. You guys throw it in the chat, but I'm going to do we're going to just going to do an overview energy reading about this plane crash and just see what is this nefarious energy that I'm sensing. What's going on here? Military helicopter, they were pretty experienced. That's what I was reading. So it's not like they were inexperienced or anything. It was a clear night. There really wasn't anything with the weather. There was, I did read that there was quite a few planes in the air at that time. So air traffic, but it's pretty typical. And especially military, what were they doing in the zone of commercial airlines? What were they doing in that zone? So it's very, very strange. Ricky Green, let's see. Question, is the deep state responsible for the aircraft crash? That's what I'm kind of leading to here. The nefarious activity. Also, why was it in that zone? If this is a routine thing that the military does, why were they in that zone? So here we go. Let's take a look. I'm going to actually tilt it down so you guys could see the cards. Here we go. Let's see what we get. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands. We also have the King of Cups. So it's showing us that with American Airlines, yeah, nothing was going on with American Airlines. They're not at fault. Everything was pretty good and smooth. I'm going to probably be pulling a lot of cards on this one. Now we're getting the Emperor. We're getting this. Okay, so something's going on about communication. I feel someone was on the American Airlines flight. That was the target. There was one person that was a target. And I'm going to call him a terrorist because it is. This was deliberately done. This is orchestrated. Definitely deep state. Yes. Thank you for your question, Ricky Green. Absolutely. There's a deep state rat in the military that was on the Black Hawk helicopter. American Airlines, once again, was not doing anything wrong. Everything was pretty smooth and happy on that flight. This was a sudden, shocking death. It was sudden, shocking impact. But yeah, so there's something here when this sparked the channeling information that there was someone that was to be shut up. They're trying to shut someone up on that flight. Let's get more information though. So there's something about the Enlightenment here. Yeah, they didn't want truth to be told, something to come out, information to be released. So this was an assigned attack, orchestrated assigned attack. The military, there's a rat there. That is deep state. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I'm sensing that there were 3, maybe 4, kind of feeling like 4 individuals in the aircraft or 4 people in communication about doing this task. This was a job. This was a hired task job to do. There's a rat in the military, definitely deep state. They're trying to shut someone up. This is all it's just coming through. They're trying to shut someone up that was on the American Airlines flight. It was just one person was the target, but unfortunately they killed everybody because it was an airplane crash. But that's what I'm getting. There's the Justice card, the Queen of Pentacles. Will there be justice? Will this come out? Sun card, there's going to be, so what's happening here is there's a lot of people involved now that are, some are trying to, a lot of people know about this connected to the military. So there are some that are very bad and then some that are clean, but the bad ones know, and there's someone that has to talk. They have to come clean about this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's someone who's betraying. Yeah, it's a whole group of them. So not only those on the helicopter, but those on the outside in the military. They're all connected. They were trying to shut someone up in the American Airlines flight. I do believe it was a male. 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. They're afraid of something getting out. I know that there were Olympian figure skaters on the plane. I do believe there's a connection with that as well. Something with them as well. But specifically, there's a man on that airplane, on the American Airlines flight. There's the Devil card. That's who they were really trying to kill. But they took all of them out because it's an airplane crash. Yeah, so this is all deep state. The deep state of the military that still exists are still up and operating, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, the helicopter, I'm feeling there's about 3, possibly maybe even 4 that were in communication with that helicopter. They were in on it. And then there's more people in on it. There's people know stuff. They know stuff and they're going to have to talk. Let me take a look at your questions in here. And I will clean up the cards and we'll pull some more. But let's see your questions in the chat. Marilyn Send, that's something that I'm feeling that as well. Let's pull some cards on that. Was it a deep state sacrifice? And yes, I know it's YouTube, but I'm just going to say it. I do feel that that's what was going on here. But also, they didn't want certain information to be out. So let's take a look. Was this a deep state sacrifice? Here we go. Was this a deep state sacrifice? Yes. Yes, it was. Yeah, and it's all connected. And there's a lot of men that know. They know what was going on. This was orchestrated. So I want to know, is this information going to come out? Are they going to disclose how corrupt some of the military is? Here we go. 6 of Cups, yeah. Collaboration energy. Deals were made. And then the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Yep. This was not only a sacrifice, deep state style, but this is also, there's more rats that you need to get rid of in the military. And I'm sure Trump's aware of it. I'm sure Trump knows. I'm sure they all know already what's really, they're onto it. They're onto the information. They know what's really going on. But they can only release certain information. There's Justice, 9 of Wands coming back to us too. Yeah, let's take a look at your questions. Let's see what else is out there. Thank you, Marilyn, for that. Let's see, Steve, is there a connection between the fires in LA, land grab, and the upcoming Olympics in 2028? We can ask that question. Let's see. Is there a connection? That's a good observation. Is there a connection between the fires in LA, land grab, and the upcoming Olympics in 2028? Here we go. So collaboration energy, yes. So there is some connection to that, but that's not the entire reason why it was done. But yes, there's people that are in collaboration together with, yes, LA fires and the Olympics in 2028. So that's interesting. Very good question. Let's see what else is out there. I'm looking for more questions. I'm going to scroll up to the older ones and then hit down at the newer ones here. Yeah, Warrior thought straight away that it was deep state. Exactly, because there's no reason why that helicopter was in that zone at all. That's not even typical. They're not even supposed to be in that area. And if they know what they're doing and it's a routine thing that they always do, I mean, it's so obvious, you know. And, you know, since it's so obvious and more than just us are figuring it all out, right? So many of us, every American that has common sense can figure out that this is all staged. And are they going to lie to the American people again? I don't think so, because we are under Trump now. So I think all the truth is going to come out about this. I don't think that they're going to hide behind information. And I do think this is going to expose, this whole situation is going to expose the dirty military that there are, rats still, and also like the Pentagon, all that stuff. And this might even open a whole big can of worms and get into the truth. We know the truth about 9/11. We know the truth about other terrorist attacks and all those things that were set up and orchestrated. But this is actually going to open that up and allow, you know, our new administration to share all the information of the truth over all these years, and the agendas and how they do target the American people on purpose and sacrifices and all of that. So yes, about this plane crash, the truth will come out, but also all the truth about all the other attacks. So I think this is actually going to open it all up. Let's see this from Joni Stewart. Was there anything nefarious with the small plane that crashed in Santa Barbara, California yesterday? Wow, I didn't even hear about this one. Let's see. Anything nefarious with the small plane that crashed in Santa Barbara, California yesterday? Here we go. King of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Five of Wands. So I do believe that there is some sort of connection with the High Priestess being in reverse. I think that what happened in Santa Barbara was actually staged as well, but on a lower scale. I don't feel like they accomplished what they wanted to accomplish in Santa Barbara. So they were trying to do something else there, and then they had a crash. So they didn't get to accomplish their deep state plan with that one. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So yeah, this was definitely staged as well. So yeah, we're going to see things that are happening. Things are going to be happening that are not cool. There's even reports now getting on the fire thing in California. FEMA's back to looting again, just like they did in North Carolina with the hurricane stuff. So they're looting out there in Cali. And also, I heard from Connie Phillips early this morning that Arizona has insurance policies are just being canceled, just like they did to Californians, which is very weird, right? So we want to look into Arizona. I'm going to change the cards only because I feel like I should for a second. Different topic too. So Arizona, are they going to have fires occurring since all randomly these insurance policies are canceled? Let's take a look. Is Arizona in danger? Here we go. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So there is a plan. There is a danger there. This is a yes. There is a danger of fires for Arizona. So the zones that had canceled insurance, yeah, it looks like there is a possibility there. Staged events, pre-planning, Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like they have like these they're preset people that are doing this. They're deep state still. We still have rats in this country that we need to clean it out. That's who's doing this. No one of Trump administration is to blame for this, or California. That is all from the deep state. We still have to collect them and get them all. They're not all gone, obviously, especially with last night. So we still have a lot of cleaning up to do for sure. What else is in the chat? Let's take a look here. Let's see. Papa Rick, did CNN report the crash a few hours before it happened? I don't know. I didn't hear about that. I don't think so. I don't believe that. And if you guys have any other information, throw it in the chat. Is that something that's circulating? Because I don't think that that's true. But let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Joanne Nolan, did the crew on the helicopter know their fate before striking American Airlines? Well, yes, because this was pre-planned. This was nefarious. So yes, they were willing to sacrifice. But let's take a look into the crew. I'm just going to pull on the crew of the helicopter. Military helicopter crew. What is the energy surrounding them? Here we go. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, which is a very shady, bad kind of a bad guy card for sure. And then the Four of Cups showing that it was a plan. So yes, they did know. They already knew this was a whole plan set up. And they were willing to do it. So yes. Let's see what else is out there. I'm going to go to the new comments now. Yep, Yvette, we knew we still have some deep state scum doing bad crap. Exactly. They're still out there. Let's see what else is going on. Joanne, Maricopa County is the problem. Also, many unmentionables reside there. Atrium County in Michigan, same problem. Chaos. Yeah, I mean, it's a disaster. There's just so much on the plate to take care of. Absolutely. There's so many in every single state. There's something going on. But any other questions on this topic, feel free to throw it in the chat for sure. Now, yesterday, I'm sure you guys caught it, but RFK got his confirmation yesterday. And yeah, they were being jerks to him. But he handled it so well and put everybody in their place, and he spoke his truth, and it was amazing. He did a great job. And then we had Trump sign the Larkin-Riley Act yesterday, so that was really good. Really touching and so important, especially with the illegal criminals and all the terrible things that they've done. And we're still cleaning all of them out. So there's a lot to be done, guys. But Trump is on it. All the good guys are on it. There's so much to be done. Let's see, Maria Weiss. Was there someone they were targeting on the American flight into D.C.? Yes. So you probably weren't here for the beginning of the show, but I already pulled on it. And absolutely, that's the first thing that I saw. One of the first things that I saw. So absolutely. So you might want to scroll back to the beginning. I did the full entire poll on that. Let's see. Yvette says, did you see the nephew making fun of the way that Kennedy speaks? Oh, I didn't see that. There is a lot of, a lot of mean people were there trying to give him a hard time. But RFK, he handled it. He handled it like a champ for sure. Connie Phillips says, most brutal hearing she's ever seen, but he stands. Yes, he does. He was awesome. Put them all in their place. Here's Deanna. If you have open questions, how about the Brooke Shields being born a male? Thank you in advance. Yes, I don't have to pull cards on that. I don't know if you know, but I used to do celebrities all the time, and don't really like to give them any more attention. But absolutely, yes, that is a known one. That Brooke Shields, yes, born a male. But we're going to try to keep everything on topic today with the very important stuff. Anything that you guys want to know that's really important. Let's see about this. What's the nephew made TikTok videos. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, TikTok is no good. I don't like it. Let's see. So Trump is having press release on Associated Press. They're waiting for him now. All right, cool. So that is something I wanted to wrap up today's show because Trump is going to have his briefing. I could share screen with Benny Johnson. I'm not sure if it'll allow me to. Let me just figure this out real quick and see if it'll let me. And we could wait for him too. Benny Johnson, that's where it's at, you know. So let's see if they have it here. No, not yet. But I'm sure he'll be having his briefing very soon. But we will be wrapping this show up. I'm going to do a message for the day. So what do we need to hear for today for all of us on a personal level? So it's January 30th. Here we go. What do we need to hear? Here we go. Actually, I got to use my cards. So the message for today, for January 30th, what do we all need to hear? Here we go. Ooh, that 9 of Wands is coming back around. 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. So the energy is shifting. There is a new heightened energy, I feel, upgraded energy. Aside from the news that we've heard, that's going to shift your energy a little bit because you're going to feel some, you're going to feel sad. You're an empath, so you're going to feel it. And that's going to shift things too. But without that lower energy, you would come back to this, which is higher vibration. If you're not thinking about the news and things that are going on, then you would be more in a higher vibration, concentrating on your goals, what you need to get done. This is success and victory. So a lot of you might have, what's coming to me is more creativity, more urges to get things done. But I mean like changing your routine, taking better care of your health, more motivation right now, more connection with others. Also, this is a love type of thing here. So there's a lot of love coming through. Wow, we got the Justice card too, again, with that Queen of Swords. So truth, standing in your truth, setting boundaries, but also there's such a loving energy here. So that's a great reminder, to be in contact with your friends, your family. Just reach out to them, tell them that you love them. So connection is very important at this time. We have the Aquarius new moon. We've got this Knight of Wands. We have strategy here. So doing something for your family, making some changes in the home, making life, it's almost like a reevaluation of what's most important to you. And we all know that that's our loves and our lives, family, friends, our pets, So really having more gratitude for that, especially today, and really looking back and reflecting on what's most important, because we get down sometimes, right? Finances or job stuff or anything going on can really shift your energy. So today's message is really focusing on love, gratitude, being appreciative of what you have, and yeah, with that plane crash too. That goes to show you that, look how fast it can just all be wiped away, So that's another reflection. Today's all about reflection, I guess. Really reflecting on who is important to you, what do you have in your life right now, and making sure that they know that everyone knows how important they are to you. It's so important. But yeah, that's generally the message for the personal reading for all of us today. Very nice. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading of your own, specifically for you, that's on my website, along with the new stuff of the palm reading too. But hey, let's look in the chat. Is there anything else that is in the chat that you guys want to ask before I sign off? Yvette is saying, not having the best of times, your dryer died. You've been hanging clothes on hangers all around my apartment, every single window still. I'm using the curtain rod works. Yeah, little things like that, But that's also, you're going back to old school, the way they used to dry clothes. So that's kind of cool. And the clean, fresh air, honestly, it's fine. Try to look at the good perspective of that. It's you make it more fun. You're making it more fun, and you're going back to the old times. So the positive there. Let's see. Let's see what else is out there. Any other questions? I'm going to sign off soon because I don't want to miss Trump's briefing, and I'm sure it's very soon. And yes, Kash Patel is having his confirmation today, right now, as we speak. So I'm sure a lot of you want to go catch that. But yeah, everybody, I just wish you guys the best. I'm grateful. I want to say what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for each and every one of you who chimes in all the time. Your loyalty is much appreciated. And I love meeting with you guys. And I also love doing your express readings as well. And if you missed the beginning of the show, I am now offering palm readings and location readings to see where you would live your best quality of life. So all of that is all included. It's on my website. And I make a video just like the one you're watching now, and I show your hand there, both hands. I would want a picture of each one. And I would be teaching you exactly what I see and all about it, and tying in your best location for your best quality of life. So very cool, very important. But I'm really excited to do that for you guys. And just stay positive. Try to stay positive. I know everything going on right now can shift your energy. But like our reading said this morning, really let those people that you know love them. Let them know. Call them up. Send them a text, whatever it is. And there you go. Just show your gratitude more, and it will help shift your energy too. But hey, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I just heard Trump is on his briefing, so let's all go watch that. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys Monday morning. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye.